shoes, you got no motion. I've been living fast, you in slow motion. Riding through the city with the top down. Used to have a little, need a lot now. I hear money calling when I walk out. Hey, hey, in the city I'm the one they wanna talk about. I just did another 100 on a pop. I've been balling every day, no I can't stop now. Hey, I can never slow down. I need it right now. You're the one of my ground. Oh yeah. I can never slow down. I need it right now. You're the one of my ground. Oh yeah. I can never slow down. I need it right now. You're the one of my ground. I can never slow down.
Thanks for joining us for the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. A make-or-break game tonight with the series standing at 2-0. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Take a look at Cleveland. They're down 2-0. But on the bright side, they're back home. A chance to get back in the series.
And you don't make the conference finals unless you're a great team. So I think being at home is important to them. We're going to see them come out with some fight.
Mobley against Brunson. Bridges outside. Now here's Hart. The D's right on him. Pass to Towns. The rebound by Allen.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Steps back. Shot from 12. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Brunson with it. Towns on a screen. And Brunson, here we go. The baseline K. Again, the miss by Towns. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Mobley. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Towns. Brunson against Harden. Left side Hart. Outside Brunson. And stolen by Mobley. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And that one's good. Mitchell.
There's the reach. Mobley poked it away, just making plays.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Brunson looks it over. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Down low. Here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And stolen by Mobley. Inside. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by New York. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell against Bridges. Off the mark there with a 3. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Now here's Mitchell, outside Harden, and he lobs it up to the rim.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And Brunson, here we go. Here's Towns. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Wade. No points yet. From deep, Mitchell. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And when I say almost nobody does it better, I basically mean nobody does it better than Harden. He is so talented at getting contact.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Merrill, he's checked in for Wade. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Now here's Hart. 5 on the clock. Will it go? And Hart throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Cleveland has possession. Following the bucket by the Knicks. The offensive rebound. Here's Merrill. Cleveland again missing. Knicks trail by 6. Now Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley grabs the board. Merrill outside. 11 feet out. And it's New York with a rebound. To the inside. Here's Brunson. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Mobley outside. To the paint. Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Bridges against Harden. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Knicks trail by 6. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back over to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Tyson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And a switch here also for New York. Clarkson's checked in. Knicks trail by 9. Clarkson with a screen on Harden. Brunson on the drive. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
to the middle. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Harden.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Mobley. And he makes it on the layup. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Clarkson with a screen on Harden. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
The shot by Tyson, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Towns the screen on Harden. And Brunson, here we go. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got 6 points.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Now here's Mobley. To the inside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Clarkson against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Clarkson. Tightly guarded and a missed layup. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
Now here's Clarkson. Good. Clarkson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Clarkson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for James Harden. .56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Schroeder. Clock at 6. Pass to Strus. Bridges on the double. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And another miss by Cleveland. Knicks trail by 7. And here's Clarkson. Inside. Deflects the pass. Drives to the hoop. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Cleveland ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Alvarado. Clarkson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Bridges gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Just so strong from deep. Bridges is great behind the arc.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Allen. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Schroeder against Clarkson. Alvarado outside. Stolen by Schroeder. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Merrill. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Merrill's got his first 2 points.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Alvarado into the lane. Bridges outside. Stolen by Strus. To the left wing. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Alvarado outside. The 3 ball. The rebound by Allen.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Here's Tyson. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11. And stolen by Alvarado. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. From deep, Strus. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit. Bring that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Brian, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
They set the screen. Alvarado, the pass to Anunoby. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jose Alvarado.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Cleveland making a change here. Harden's checked in. And both free throws good for Schroeder. Knicks trail by 13. Alvarado, left side. Pass to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. The steal. They've got numbers. Schroeder with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. From deep, Strus. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. And New York has possession. Alvarado with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clarkson for 3. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Strus. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges passes to Clarkson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Schroeder. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Robinson. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Now here's Harden. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Brunson against Harden. And Brunson, here we go. The shot by Towns, no good. Cleveland leading by 16. Outside Harden. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 9 points.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Bryant, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switch here also for New York. Alvarado's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Knicks trail by 19. Outside Brunson. Towns. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Towns has gotten his first basket of the night.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Back to Harden. Pass to Strus. This one for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. 9 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Shamet. No made baskets yet. To the paint. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Harden, the pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
The Cavaliers lead by 18. Here's Harden. He's got 9. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Harden against Brunson. Shamet. And Bryant pulls it down.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Mitchell. And another basket for Cleveland.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
Anunoby, a screen on Harden. Brunson passes to Anunoby. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Harden. Pass to Wade. Back to Harden. Count the basket. And that's 11 points for James Harden.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Anunoby, a screen on Harden to the inside. And he dunks it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
New York shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Strus. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart comes in for Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado. Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mobley, no good. Knicks trail by 18. A minute 15 left in the half. Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. Back to Brunson. Towns finds Brunson. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Here's Wade. Still no points. Hits a three-pointer.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Bridges, a screen on Harden. Bridges outside. Stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Tipped. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one. Towns, a screen on Harden. Brunson with it. Picked up by Allen. Shot clock at 6. Brunson passes to Towns. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate. Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Bridges outside from behind the arc. Not going to go that time. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. The Cavaliers on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. As they look to get back into the series, this first half, a strong step in that direction.
You ever heard the phrase, no biscuits, no syrup? Similar to no retreat, no surrender. I like how they're remaining competitive.
Man, I'm getting hungry, but staying after it, continuing to play their game, that's all you can ask, Ernie.
No biscuits, no syrup?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot growing up.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let it roll.
He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And it's good. 2 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Wade. Puts up a 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby a screen on Harden. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
Now Harden. He's got 11. On the wing, Wade. Mobley outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Towns a screen on Harden. Towns, left side. For 3, Bridges. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Mitchell's shot is good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
So it's the Knicks now. Towns on a screen. Brunson on the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 18.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Allen. Harden from outside. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Bridges passes to Hart. Chalk up 2 there. Hart's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges. Delivering a dime right on the money.
Allen outside. Outside for Harden. Sinks that one from the post. 16 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Now a timeout called by New York. That free throw misses. Good on the 2nd one. Cleveland has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the 3rd. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Brunson. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Mobley. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Anunoby. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And Cleveland has possession. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Towns a screen on Mobley. Down low. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And Mitchell with the slam.
Got into the passing lane that time. Harden creating possession.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Mobley outside. From outside the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Hart with a screen on Mitchell. Brunson against Harden. Now here's Anunoby. Tight defense on him. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep...
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
Coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
New York shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Harden. Pass to Hart. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Harden, the pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Mitchell. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. And so it's Cleveland with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And that one's good. Mitchell.
He loved to show he's in control out there. And with that move, you can see how much control Mitchell has.
When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
Here's Harden. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
It's Bridges on the wing. Fires for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Oh, deflected. Here's Allen. From down in the low post, it goes. Allen's got 6 points.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Out to Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside Mitchell. Brunson against Harden. Out to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Bridges down low. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 20. 1:02 left in the third. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Harden from outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Harden. The shake. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Bridges. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers lead by 18. Left side, Harden. Banked it in off the glass. Harden's got 22.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Clarkson for 3. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. And Cleveland shooting it at 52%. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And that one's on target from the wing. 14 points here for OG Anunoby.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Alvarado with a steal. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Clarkson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Merrill. The three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 18. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Here's Alvarado. And here's Clarkson. Driving to the basket. And a nice finish on the layup.
You give Clarkson an opening and he'll cut right through your defense. He has great instincts on the drive.
Outside for Harden. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. Back to Clarkson. He takes it in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, man. I mean, Clarkson just punishing the defense, running right in for the slam.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Merrill outside. Here's the three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That one's off.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And there's the screen. Merrill with it. And it's Robinson picking him up.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Knicks trail by 15. Alvarado outside. Clarkson outside. On target from range.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold, but boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop.
Pass to Wade. Now here's Harden. Right side Strus. Clock at 6. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Towns, a screen on Mobley. Down low. Towns throws it down.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Pass to Harden. To the middle. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Harden. 10 points for Evan Mobley.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Clarkson outside. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Pass to Strus. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Launches a three. A shot by Merrill, no good. Clarkson, right side. Towns is screen on Strus. Clarkson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Three-pointer, Harden. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Outside Harden. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And it's Harden again missing.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Pass to Clarkson. To the inside. Harden. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Cleveland leading by 4. On the wing, Harden. Anunoby covering. From deep, Strus. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby Ananobi's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clarkson, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Big-time points from Clarkson. He might not start a ton of games, but Jordan certainly can finish.
The Cavaliers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Strus against Ananobi, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Just lost his head out there. It will happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Strus, and Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. New York also changing it up. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harden against Brunson, and stolen by Mobley. Bridges down low, stolen by Bridges. Brunson with it. Harden picks him up. Towns.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And it's tied up with that one.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Wade. Harden. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Brunson. Bridges. Allen rips down the board. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Mobley fires. Great awareness to beat the clock.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
Here's Towns. Tipped. Harden with the screen on Mitchell. Bridges on the take. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
They needed that hoop from Bridges, and he delivered.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Oh, it doesn't go! New York trailing. Now Hart. Hart with a screen on Allen. Here's Hart.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes in the defensive end.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Here's Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Harden with a screen on Harden. Now Hart. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it was most.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Mitchell against Anunoby. Here's Mitchell. Puts it up from 15, and he gets the jumper to fall.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
2-point game.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Harden scanning the floor. Nails it!
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Anunoby, a screen on Harden. Brunson. Oh, the shot is good. Oh, and it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And
the previous play is
ruled originally a basket. We'll see if it gets overturned, which would end the game, by the way. However, if ruled it still counts, we're headed to overtime.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The officials have completed their review, and the bucket counts. We are going to overtime.
And watching from here, I wasn't sure if he beat the clock, but the replay told the real story. The refs had it right.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Harden with it. From deep. Buries it from outside.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Brunson. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Now Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Now Mobley. And yes, sir. In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Oh, he's skinny, but showing some grown man strength there. Evan Mobley knows how to do contact.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That one misses. And he sinks the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Mobley. Oh, off target from downtown. Knicks trail by 4.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
Shooting from New York, Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Outside Mobley. Left loose for 3. Bridges pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Hart. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley. He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Convert on the second. That misses. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Come on now. What a talent. Slips through the lane and just pushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Hart with a screen on Mitchell. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Now Harden. Takes a 3. Bridges pulls it down. Now Towns. Now Brunson. Towns. And he slams it down.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to go during this overtime period. Harden against Brunson. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. From 13 feet. Oh, it doesn't go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Towns outside. Here's Brunson. Now Towns. The big man, Cat.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Harden. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Coming up big in the clutch, Harden, you know he loves these moments.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Against Harden. Now here's Brunson. Harden with a screen on Harden. Here's Harden. It's in!
And the defense gets tripped up by the screen, leaving him free to take his shot.
Free throw no good for Hart. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Here's Harden. He launches, and he nails it. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
So it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts have written them off, but now we've got a series.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, James Harden.